It is hard to ignore what the world renowned economist and Columbia University professor Jeffrey Sachs said here, and what appears to be more like a bone chilling warning. He says the occupation entity is facing its most dangerous moment in its entire history. But Sachs's analysis cuts way deeper than that headline. He's ripping apart the fake security blanket that Washington and Tel Aviv have been hiding behind. He points out that the war launched on February 28, 2026, by the United States and the occupation forces against Iran was always doomed to end in one way: an American retreat. Why? Because the entire premise of that war was a colossal, arrogant gamble that a decapitation strike could bring a 5,000-year-old civilization to its knees. And what happened instead? The Iranian government didn't fracture. The Iranian people united against foreign aggression like never before. Not only did Washington fail to install a puppet regime, but they found themselves sinking into a military quagmire with absolutely zero exit strategy. And here's where it gets even more damning. This catastrophic strategic miscalculation was built on a foundation of sheer, willful ignorance. Sachs hits the nail on the head. Not only did Washington and Tel Aviv completely misjudge the sheer resilience of the Iranian nation, they conveniently forgot how the CIA engineered coup in 1953 destroyed Iranian democracy and left a scar that still festers after 27 years, but they also laughably underestimated Iran's technological prowess. Ladies and gentlemen, a story that the mainstream media has been desperately trying to bury has just surfaced.
Listen to this real close. Shalom. Listen to this.
And it's absolutely seismic. Remember that F-15 fighter jet that was shot down back in April? That wasn't just the first American military aircraft downed over Iran in this conflict. It's the testimony of the rescued pilot that sends chills down your spine. According to 4 insiders with direct knowledge of the intel, right before he ejected, that pilot looked down and saw a sky full of Iranian drones moving in perfect, chilling synchronicity like a massive, living jellyfish. He called it real alien stuff. We're talking about multiple drones interlinked, with smaller drones acting like tentacles underneath the larger ones. This is a one-to-many meshed networking swarm technology that until now was thought to be the exclusive playground of Russia and the Eastern superpower.
Eastern superpower being China. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shemi Hawashah Bahashim Kakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops and great millstones and the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word and truth and sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the elder Yahshua. I'm back with the WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you all. And today is Wars and Rumors of War Tuesday. All right. So let's set that up, and then we'll come back and watch some more of this war and rumors of war. Did you hear that? UFO technology. Huh? Really? Really? Sound like rumors of war to me. We go to Matthew 24, which we already did today, but M-A-T Matt 24. And we go to the King James, we go to verse 6, and we read it. Well, what we do first is we point out this phrase, wars and rumors of war. There it is, that famous phrase. Then we read it, Matthew 24 and 6, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be in no trouble, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And we're in this time of wars and rumors of war, especially, and I tried to break this down in an earlier lesson, but what this is referring to is they're really just using deception as a weapon of war. They have weaponized what? Rumors, news. They've weaponized CNN, they've weaponized Fox News, and they just lying and saying whatever they want to. Totally untrue. Oh yeah, we got a deal worked out. Okay. So this goes into news, it goes into reports, news reports, right? And more specifically, it goes into deception and shall deceive many. How? Wars and rumors of war. Yeah, we're fighting wars, but here's these rumors. That's the deception. We're going to weaponize lies and deception. We're going to weaponize deception. We're going to weaponize rumors. Okay? They weaponized it. They weaponized wars and rumors of war, and they weaponized peace and safety. So that when you call for a ceasefire or okay, let's negotiate, let's go to the table and work out an MOU. Really, what you're doing is you're setting them up for sudden destruction. Okay? And that's what that means. It means that we have weaponized peace and safety. And I can go to 3 different instances where, while they're in talks, sudden destruction is coming down. So they have weaponized that. They've weaponized this. Okay, now let's get into some of these terms. Okay, again, Matthew 24:6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. All these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, so let's get. Here we have rumors again in the NIV, but here we have threats. So we got wars, rumors and threats, right? And here we have news. Rumors, threats, news, reports. News reports. News, reports, threats, and rumors. All being used because they're weaponized. We're weaponizing these rumors. We're weaponized. Threats are weaponized anyway. Okay? We're going to weaponize the news. Where is it? CNN. Lies. Where is it? Good. Right here. The news. We're going to weaponize the news. Right? And we're going to weaponize these reports. They're all weaponized. We're lying. We're deceiving you. Let no man deceive you with these reports, these rumors. Okay? Let no man deceive you. With these reports. They're lies. Okay? They're lying. All right? Oh, we won. We're winning. Oh, we got them on the ropes. The blockade has worked.
Now, Iran has not only demonstrated it, there's a very real chance this very swarm is what brought that F-15 down. The subsequent rescue mission cost 9 figures. 9 figures. U.S. intelligence is still fighting internal battles over whether it was a real prototype, an operational capability, or a desert mirage.
Deception. Rumors. You hear that? They're still using what they've weaponized, lies and deception, in the form of rumors of war, okay? And peace and safety really means we're going to hit you with sudden destruction, okay? That is a real thing that they've done. This is what is meant when Yahweh Shai here, right, when he says this, okay, this is right in context. Matthew 24:4. And Yahweh Shai answered, said, take heed that no man deceive you. What do you mean deceive? False, hamashiach. Everybody believes that they're fighting a holy war. Trump believes that, oh, well, I was sent on a mission from God. Netanyahu got their gods, right? Oh, we're bringing in the Messiah. They're all saying that they're anointed. Right? The imam, what's his name? The Ayatollah. He's saying that he's anointed. Right? For many shall come in the name, right? the Jews, right? Uh, Trump made everybody believe that he was coming as Caesar. I'm anointed. When he was really coming as the tarot card guy. But the deception, what is all of this for? It's about the deception. Let no man what? Deceive you. How? With these weaponized lies. Oh, we're doing fine in the war. Oh, we won the war. We decapitated, we annihilated, obliterated. Rumors of war. Oh, no, that didn't happen. Oh, no, they didn't walk out. They didn't walk out of the talks because we were threatening. They didn't walk out of the talks because we were threatening, right, to suddenly destroy them on some peace and safety threats. Trump was openly threatening. You won't have a, before you even get, he was threatening. Who was he threatening? He was threatening the negotiators. You won't have a, before you could even get home, nigga. So, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
U.S. intelligence is still fighting internal battles over whether it was a real prototype, an operational capability, or a desert mirage.
I'm trying to figure out what lie we're going to tell. Okay? Deception. Rumors of war.
But one defense expert's warning should shake us all. We will spend huge, huge dollars, a lot of blood and treasure, protecting ourselves from something that can coordinate like that. Folks, if that isn't the sound of Washington's arrogance getting a well-deserved slap in the face, I don't know what is.
Let the weak say I'm strong.
We dive even deeper into this unfolding geopolitical disaster and watch more of Sachs' statements. I need to ask for your help.
Okay. Comes the gimme.
Support is the only thing keeping this ship afloat. All right, let's get back to the chaos that's unfolding by the minute. Sachs' warning isn't just academic theory. It's becoming terrifyingly real, right now. While he was sounding the alarm, the Trump administration was desperately trying to hold together a fragile interim understanding with Iran. What's the core of this deal? Reopening the Strait of Hormuz, inviting international inspectors back to Iran's nuclear sites. If you or
Yes, what they're doing is they're stalling for time because they really want to destroy them completely. They're trying to figure out how to do it without using a nuke.
Unfreezing Iran's massive sovereign wealth assets. According to U.S. Vice President Vance, Iran had agreed to let inspectors in.
Right now, they're at, okay, give them whatever they want. Just say whatever you give them 3 billion, 300 billion. Give them whatever they want. Make it because we're gonna come back and we're gonna wipe them.
Set up mechanisms to handle the frozen funds. In exchange,
fair use, by the way.
Those assets would be used to buy American agricultural products, soybeans, corn, wheat.
Lies.
It looks like a transaction, right?
What wheat?
The problem is...
What farmers? Farmers are complaining than a motherfucker. Oh, destroy your crop and give me your field and then let me buy it from you and Bill, whatever that, Bill Tate's
deal was cursed from the moment it was inked. Sachs made it crystal clear that this war only ends if and when global disgust with American and occupation aggression forces these states to stop. But what are we witnessing? The occupation entity is actively, publicly, and violently sabotaging this agreement right in front of our eyes.
Lisa the Flock is drawing them out.
Yeah.
Oh no, the war's not over. Y'all got to come back and fight. We're not done.
Much larger sum through the deliberate actions to crush the Iranian economy. And we'll see what happens, but the U.S., one way or another, has basically I wouldn't say stolen, the term is frozen, but it has deprived Iran of its own money in many offshore banks, because the way that the U.S. sanction system works is that it tells other countries, you must freeze Iran's assets no matter whether you have any kind of conflict with Iran, because if you don't do it, we're going to punish your banks. So, all in all, the United States has inflicted probably hundreds of billions of dollars of losses on Iran. And then to huff and puff about whether there's a fee in the Strait of Hormuz is hardly the point.
Got it. Does the Israeli public recognize that the war was fruitless, that Iran is stronger now than it was a year ago?
Iran was what? And that's how we're going to go out. Let the weak say I am stronger.
Was a year ago, and that.
I want to hear him say it. Come on, Judge.
Fee in the Strait of Hormuz is hardly the point.
Got it. Does the Israeli public recognize that the war was fruitless, that Iran is stronger now than it was a year ago, and that all of this is the fault of Benjamin Netanyahu?
I think in Israel there's a lot of blame about a lot of things that Netanyahu has done, but basically Netanyahu has led Israel into a terrible debacle.
This is Joel 3 and 10. For the sake of time, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Okay, and what else was I gonna get? What'd he say? Oh, I gotta hear it one more time.
About a lot of things that Netanyahu has done, but basically Netanyahu has led Israel into a terrible debacle, obviously.
Second Ezra 9 and 3 in the GMT. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues, and here's the point, unstable leaders and confused rule. Look at this dude. He even brought down the whole of the little project, if you will. All right. When you see these things happening, you will know that they are what God Most High has spoken about since the beginning. So with that, we pray that the elect are edified. Just a little quick update. It's the War and Rumors of War Tuesday. With that, we pray the elect are edified. Your brother and sisters. Shalom.